Hello, Hofstra fans, and welcome to the W. Mason Coach Report with head men's basketball coach Speedy Claxton. Coach, how's it going?
Good, Steven. How's everything?
It's going well for me, and I know it's going well for you and your program. 6 straight wins, a big win over the weekend. I know we keep asking us during the winning streak, what is going so well?
I think the chemistry has been good, has been there. For the first time in the season, we actually have everybody healthy. So we're playing around with different lineups, and people are getting kind of used to when they're going into the game, when they're coming out of the game, and what's needed of them when they're out there on the court.
Yeah, and the last 2 games were kind of very interesting. The Elon game, let's take everyone through that one again. There's no other word for it, a historic performance from Omar Silverio, 40 points, CA record, Hofstra record, 11 3-pointers. I mean, have you ever seen a shooting display like that?
No, never. Up close and personal, nah. Happy for Omar because up until that point, he was kind of struggling to shoot the ball. So for him to have that kind of game and to see him have the ball go to the hoops, I was very happy for him. That's probably the first time somebody came off the bench to score 40.
What at that point as a coach, at what point in the game do you know there's something special developing? Is it very early or is it not even something you notice?
Honestly, I really didn't fully notice it until halftime. I was looking at the stats. I was meeting with my assistants, and I looked and I saw 25. I said, oh my God, 25? And they all looked at me like, yeah. I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, he's going to be getting into the game pretty early in the second half.
Yeah, and obviously a game like that takes on added significance because of the career defining nature of a record like that. But your team really put together a really solid effort, particularly defensively. What did you like about your team defensively in that game?
Yeah, and honestly, it started at walkthrough. I thought we were really energized and focused, and we probably had our best walkthrough of the year. And then I think that's why we came out with that kind of defensive effort. I was actually about to talk to the guys about that coming up here. Like, listen, the way we were locked in at Elon for walkthrough, like that's the expectation. Say, like that's the standards. That's what it has to be like every day.
And it was also at the end of a really tough little stretch for you guys, a lot of games in a short amount of time, rescheduled nature of that game. I'm certain that you're proud of your guys, how they responded in that avenue as well.
Yeah, definitely. We had a tough stretch there, 6 games and whatever amount of days it was. And we ended up going 5-1, which is outstanding. If you would have told me that would be our record going into that, of course we would take it. So definitely happy. We knew that stretch was going to either make or break our season, and gladly it made our season.
And now then you headed into Saturday's game against Northeastern. A lot going on. Your first home game in a while, the first of 4 straight home games to end, and Joe Mihalik Day. Your team, as crazy as Omar's Tuesday situation was, the comeback on Saturday was maybe even crazier. Your thoughts on what was just an crazy comeback?
Overall, it was a great day, for Hofstra University, for the program, honoring Coach Mihalik. And we definitely didn't want to lose on Coach Mihalik Day because, we wanted to honor him. So we wanted to come out and put forth the right effort. And to start the game, we didn't. But, good teams find ways to win. And down the stretch, when we needed stops, we got them. And, our guys are really good offensive players, and they made shots when they counted. It was looking a little shaky there coming down the stretch, but we made plays and we found a way to win.
Yeah, you found a way. You needed about 112 things to go your way in the final minute and a half, and I think all 112 went your way. Post game, you spoke about a few of the different shots in your mind kind of keyed the late game run, whether it was Jalen's 3 on that pull up or D Stone in the corner, or obviously Zach Cooks had 2 threes and then the game winner. Is there one looking back that you're saying, you know what, that one was the difference?
I would say Jalen raised 3. I think that was a huge, huge, huge possession for us. And after he hit the shot, I was like, you know what? There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. We might be able to actually pull this out, and we did.
Speedy, you were obviously on staff for the last comeback of that nature. I went back and looked at the win probabilities. It was about 5% on Saturday. The Drexel win from 2017, it was less than 1%.
Yeah.
Did you after the game, did you think back to that game at all and kind of the similarities?
Yeah, me and Colin actually spoke about it. It was like, yo, how the hell did we end up winning this game and in regulation at that? And then he was like, you know what? It brought back, the Drexel game vibes. I was like, you're actually right, man. You definitely right. Because we had no idea how we won that game either. But we're thankful, man. It was just a wild and crazy day. And like I said, keep saying, good teams find ways to win. And this team is a good team.
And Speedy, you now end the regular season with another 3 games in 5-day stretch, starting with Thursday against Elon, Saturday against William and Mary, and Monday the rescheduled game against Charleston, all at the MAC. What are your thoughts going into this busy stretch where your team still has a lot to accomplish and potentially, achieve as the regular season winds down?
Yeah, at this point, every game is important. I know we find ourselves saying that after every game, like, okay, this next game, this is huge. This is huge. I'm like, listen, fellas, every game is huge. We're 1 game out of first place. And if those guys have a little mishap and fortunate to lose one, we're right there for the taking. So all these games coming down are important. We need to win each and every one of them, and hopefully go into the conference tournament on a 9-game winning streak.
I know during a normal year, you don't usually experience what you're about to experience, but you just played Elon, and you're playing Elon again. It's got to be a weird little dynamic that's so close for the home and away, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tough, man. You typically don't like it. We actually had a chance to schedule something like this previously with Charleston, where they wanted to play back to back. I was like, no, we're not playing you guys back to back, because I just didn't care for it. But unfortunately, we have to do it this time with Elon, and it's gonna be tough because we pretty much gave it to them the first game, so it's gonna be tough. They're gonna be fired up. They want payback, so we just got to come out with the right mindset and take care of business.
Well, Speedy, we'll see you at the MAC a lot this week. Again, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, all at the MAC. Elon, William Mary, Charleston. Coach, we wish you good luck, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And thank you, Hofstra fans, for joining us in the W. Mason Coach Report with head men's basketball coach, Speedy Claxton.